Yeah. Now, look at this girl. Ain't this girl a fucked up person? The chick, the right there. Don't she look like? Don't she look like Liv? The chick look like Liv, my nigga. That chick right there. So, and then that chick looks like the other one. See, it looked like a bunch of Livs a certain type of way that it's like a chick that want a look to hop around the floor. This chick right here, look. Yeah, let me show you. That chick right there, she look like she one song, like Liv. She look like Katana is mad at her. If Katana's mad at her and wants to murder her, this Katana have to show you she really want to murder her. Katana will show you literally where you can take. Katana will show you in certain forms that she really wants to murder her. If she did wrong, like Katana can let that girl, if she knows the energy and she's struggling with the energy that's looking like Liv, because that means she spitefully went after somebody. These are people that literally probably stabbed people, raped people before when you see Katana a certain type of way. And I'm speaking about Katana, like I'm speaking about Katana, a girl that literally that girl's behind the gun. You're my nigga. That's no, no, no. Nah, Jay's, Jay's a guy that works for Men in Black that has starbeams landed on the planet, and then he started kissing her, and he was gonna sleep with her. So who had the worms? That nigga is wow, wow, wow. What kind of reflection is that? And I'm a wow. Nigga, they went to a locker. Look at the number locker. I already seen. I'm gonna tell you this locker. The niggas. He gave them another watch. Who is the real K from Men in Black? Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is this? Ain't this looking at? This little nigga got his hump on in the car just now, my nigga. This nigga's got his hump on all in the car just now. Oh! This nigga was just fucking in the nigga limo and shit. Look at the girl he was texting in the car. Look at her. The girl he texted in the car wants to stop. You're my nigga. You're about to see me get shot. Be careful, alright? Listen to me. Watch me. Cause I don't really want to, you know. This is it right here. Hold on, check this out. Yeah, this is a different guy behind the register, my nigga. But look at this, my nigga. Listen, watch.
No, not that one. Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah, two chocolate. Oh, bastard, yeah, really good. Oh, is this the... Did you do this for the kitchen? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we sure those are breaking kitchen stuff. Yeah. That's good. All right, folks, enter the cash register now, folks. Hurry up. Shut up. Oh, hurry up with that shit. No, folks. Enter the safe, too, asshole. Let's go, nice. Move. Move it. Shut up. Move, man. Shut up. Stop. Hey, don't do that. No. You just don't stop.
Yo, my nigga, this is not the yo.
Upper respiratory tract infection and headache may occur. Find your doctor about your medicines.
Yo, my nigga. Let me tell you the original footage. This is somebody filling in a sequence just like I told you with the Jet Li. But when I came in, my nigga, I didn't say nothing because one, you have to see the original footage. This is when I was working for the DV. But why does it look like me, man? I got shot at.
I'm really excited. I think it's a great...
Something else is for little extra cash. The guy's name is he's got more money than a guy. That's Coach Crank, man. Right? He's gonna buy anything anybody wants to sell. I don't know about his house, party, and how do you know? From the party boys driving. Well, how do you do it exactly? How do you all do that? And we don't like this.
Yo, my nigga, I just saved the light of Zarka, and then look at this. Yo, look, you think I'm joking? Look at this, my nigga. Look what channel this is on. And then we had Boogie Night on, my nigga. Who saved the light? Who saved the light of Zarka, huh? You looking at me, huh?
It's 3 to 3.
Let me see you. Oh, yeah.
But cool. What if you have to step out?
Yeah, it was cool. He's trying to...
Montana.
Let him find it,
You guys should be careful. Guys.
Vice one. Miami Vice, nigga. Who you thought about what?
Pretty lengthy criminal record. Using style, he built it. Where he's at today, and he'd be in custody, and be waiting trial, or anything. I do not know his current incarceration status, but the current case has led to a guilty plea. Good. Well, luckily it all worked out. Bad guy went where he belongs. All your guys are safe, and citizens are safe, and the big two
He made the pickup from the party that night.
We'll see you next time.
And then you program the public, the outcomes and having a computer system to show you how it really works with you.
Let me tell you what, it is our body camera and video.
I work for the D. Why not? But let's go back. Let's go back to see who I saved and stuff, right? Oh, here we go.
You know my name.
The camera stopped. They were just getting shot up, my nigga, and the camera stopped.
It's the Los Angeles. The British Safety Department wanted no matter what happens, he must come back. That's more what we need. He must come back for you. More back to the other side.
If I wasn't a real K working for the Men in Black and the DEA, let the camera show the system itself a signal to know who I am for sure. Show a position, the signal for sure who I am.
All the power to the launch pad so they can't take off. Away from the bullets, no problem.
Niggas trying to open up my mind a certain way, right?
The unmistakable Cadillac XT4. Once again, driving is wonderful. Starting under $36,000.
From the signatures of the Lord of the Rings comes the vision of our future and causes of war. Resources run out. Earth became a hunting ground. Who's out there? Who is it? Who is it?
Now the system gotta show you if I work for it. Like it gotta continue show. You gotta show me 7 signals so it can identify if I was the real K working for Men in Black and the real Men in Black, and I mean Secret Service and also international security. Literally. And also, please just show me signals that are literally, because I'm feeling something right here, that will literally prevent a certain type of, without anybody even realizing what's going on without the cameras. Preventing me from getting ahead of, like, just fucking up my mind, please.
You better just grab a sleep, sir. Great. So I'm gonna go get your birth plan and then summon your wizard. Oh, Sam, I heard you've gone with the laser off recently. I hope you don't expect it.
Yeah, we all heard that. Hey, Captain Sam?
Can I speak with you outside for a moment?
She sounds like the girl from Bones. You heard her voice?
Today, and this whole Sharon having a baby thing is honestly beneath me. But I know a lot about that. My ex-boyfriend Frederick was an OBGYN, and we would often talk about his work. Before we started talking about it was days. Well, you should probably know that I also have a lot of experience with childbirth. And finally, the microbiome is cell type talk.
Whoa! Come out of my head in that time.
I'm going to go get an ultrasound. Make sure she's not pushing prematurely, but feeding the uterus. Wait, you can't stop this. Carrie doesn't want to. You make her
I'm just part of it.
I understand.
I mean, literally, I just literally part of it.
I should go confront her about this delay. No, it seems good. But I think that would probably stress her out. I'm trying to keep her calm right now, so maybe just focus on work. Of course. I don't know what is up with there? Really? You're fine with that? Absolutely. I don't think it's personal. I mean, it's about me and my behavior specifically. Nobody else. I think it's not necessarily, but yeah, I'm fine. What do I think? So, Sharon's water just broke. Are you kidding me? Hold on. This guy knows where our murderer is hiding. Just give me 2 minutes alone. I'll let him know what's going to happen to him if he doesn't cooperate. I'm going to make the person of a child. It's cold. Okay. Thank you for letting me find this wonderful experience. You're terrible. There you go. So, I spoke with your daughter, Jula. And unfortunately, she's out of town for Thanksgiving.
What?
I also spoke with your backup, Jula, who is in town,
Oh, thank God.
but is assisting with another living.
Oh, did not have plans to do no two benefits. Vic, where's Carrie?
I don't know exactly.
Doesn't that sound like the girl from Bones, that girl that be on the computer with the hologram stuff? The Men in Black? I mean, from Bones? So, listen, let me show you how real this is, right? Hey, listen.
Over the past few weeks, the primate team has been keeping a close eye on developments in the realm of the Red Oak. After displaying a newfound assertiveness to the office, we've been getting intimate with leading female Sariku.
The camera gotta show you if I'm not even, I'm supposed to be the one monitoring the
Has been
situation.
given the cold shoulder.
I'd say Willie's very popular at the moment.
Obviously been watching Susie quite closely, and her relationship with Willie has been going really well. We have some nations between two.
Sariki's not coming to season for over 40 days now, so we're thinking about carrying out a pregnancy test.
That doesn't necessarily obviously mean that she's pregnant, but fingers crossed. To carry out the test, Chris will need quite an array of equipment. Some step ladders, a plastic jug, and 10 litres of blackcurrant juice. Sariki!
I'm the natural element.
She's on the verge of going anyway, and after a couple of minutes, end up with a jug of urine.
And it has nothing to do with the camera. If it has anything to do with the camera that I'm holding, the system gotta show you a certain type of way, then I'm still either way. You know, if only if. See, either way.
The main challenge is that keeping orangutan's attention in a tunnel where you can access. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have kidney, bone, or liver problems, including hepatitis. If you have hepatitis B, do not stop taking Spravato without talking to your doctor. Common side effects include stomach pain, headache, and weight loss. Ask your doctor about your risk of getting HIV, and if Spravato Compress may be right for you. I want you to do more. That's why I'm on that pill. Spravato Compress.
Hold on. This girl tried to expose the camera.
Wrong switch, but this one turns on the sprinkler. And the bearing is not turned them back off.
Okay, if you want to catch the big one, you gotta get up early. Here's a gift that create a lifetime of outdoor memories from that. Listen, you need certainty. At Score Imprint, we give you the ultimate guarantee. Because when something has your logo on it, it matters. To you, your customers, your coworkers, and to us. Our wide selection always changes. To keep up with
I came up with an idea for coffee mugs, right? Where it has like a gyro on it that vibrates and it turns and plays musical notes. You remember how you would wind up the musical box, but it plays like a musical tone of musical notes. So when you're drinking, it's not a coffee mug, it's a tea mug. So when you're drinking the tea, it sets the mood of your consciousness and vibrato frequency patterns to a certain toning of tea that literally reflect and calm down and soothe your inside on a, it could literally have speakers on it, and it also, you could, or sooner or later you'll be able to plug your phone into it, watch YouTube movies, certain movies of love, romantic movies, drink tea. It plays a musical frequency also, and then on top of it, you can even speak to individuals that you love. Like it's called the love cup. You could call somebody you love and say, "I love you," and I'm just gonna reflect about loving you all the time. Sometimes, and it's gonna play a musical note that's gonna actually show you the truth. And then a person drinks, and then they view whatever, you know. It's a wonderful idea, but if I came up with it before for individuals while I was in New York. I actually have. Matter of fact, let me just show you. You know, another person says, "What are you speaking about?" I'm gonna show you what I'm speaking about. And this is how real the situation. Another person was actually mad that I even came up with the idea. There you go. Remember the other idea? Listen, I came up with building ideas, or like other economic ideas for certain things. You know, wonderful economic ideas. You know, I think I spoke about it on my sandwich chips. So the individual, the sandwich chips. Oh, yeah, listen, this is my pod idea. This is for like strollers with gyros and stuff. You put, it's like you see how you have the suitcase, the little suitcase and stuff, and you pull it. Is a pod like it's like a capsule pod that you put your child into it. It has like an air conditioner, a certain low temperature of air conditioner to keep the child cool in the heat. It has an open window. My charger for individuals who still had a little footage. Let me show you something. You see my pod. You see the pod idea, right? Now I'm gonna show you something else. Also, you know I'm the real Santa Claus, and on top of it, the nigga, when I pointed at the screen, they were selling Santa Claus little cookies. That the reason when I came inside the store also is because they wanted to kill me. It was a Nimrod. Them nigga came inside the store like he was gonna do a umbak, like he wanted to eat a scorpion. And on top of it, he was gonna kill. He was gonna try to kill me. Santa Claus. Oh, you got them sprinkly cookies? Oh yeah, let me get one of those. And he's wearing a white suit. Anyway, this is the pot idea, right? is like a little capsule that has also a gyro in it that plays musical notes for the child that for your child. And then also you see there's different kinds. There's the one that pull like a suitcase. There's this one right here that has the other capsule where you could watch YouTube on it, pay your phone bill. It's like you could pay your phone bill on it, watch YouTube. It's like say for instance the pod idea, you put your credit card inside the pod because you're walking around with your own payable, your electronic payable method, and the government could literally track the payment a certain type of way, especially when you have a child and stuff. Like say you have a high society, you have a child, you could pay your cell phone bill. You could watch YouTube on it while your child is watching YouTube. You could watch other educational things when you're sitting outside. You know, it plays a little cartoon characters for your child in a visual aspect. It covers your child and plays like a light visual sequence inside the pod. It keeps the child cool. It keeps like a warming pad and it cools. It is a special how can I say this? Um feels like it has a special ice what's it called? A special interior casing for rain. If it rains, if it snows, it keeps it temperature pressurized, and it has like little. It's built. It has like little holes on the side of it. It has like little holes where it receives like a certain pressure inside, so the child can still breathe. You can open it. You can open the. It could have like a diamond front capsule where you can open it, look at your child to make sure your child is okay. It's spacious. It's kind of big. It's spacious that you can actually pull it. You could take it off the. You could take it off the stand that you roll your child with and then pull it like a suitcase at a time and just move at a low frequency with the child, and then you just play certain musical notes and pulling them. Oh, this and the other. I'm going this way. This and the other. You got to learn about future physics and vibrations to know about the situation. And then on top of it is literally like it has a gyro where it can spin at nighttime and reflect light. So say at nighttime you're walking up a dark street, you can press a button, and it also reflects like bright lights, like a spinning light at a certain color frequency. Some people get certain color frequencies, some people get a certain color frequency, and it's like a flashlight, a night flashlight. So you going down, one can see that you're pushing your child, and you gotta be careful and stuff. Like if you're walking down the street, if you're nervous, and then it also has a police button, like if say there's an emergency, something happens, somebody tries to mug you while you was a child, you press the button, and then on top of it, it isolates the pod so your child can't get hit. Because it could be bulletproof, so your child can get hit, can't get murdered and stuff, and then or whatever happens, that another person can't take your child, and then on top of it, it'll have like the little GPS where police can literally get to the location and get your child, and they can't be able to open the pod to get your child because once you press the button, it'll have like a certain lock or a certain code or frequency. You can tap in the code already for while you're walking with your child. If there's an emergency, you just press the button and stuff. It locks the child in and makes sure the child's able to breathe air outside. And then on top of it, make sure nobody can literally shoot your child or something or try to, do any funny thing because you never know if somebody tries to do some funny genocide or something. You never know what'll happen at a certain time in the future. And then on top of it, it'll make police get to the location. And if somebody says somebody just to some crazy situation, it's literally it could withstand certain type of impact. And on top of it, if there's somebody throw it in the water, your child will be able to breathe and have enough time because they have a natural cooling frequency that'll give it a certain type of oxygen for enough time for police to get there. Once you press the button, they'll know they'll be informed to know what the situation about, and they'll go looking for the situation because it'll come up on their monitor. Oh, this and the other, and they just run and probably have to get divers, jump in the water, or whatever, and then get the pod. And on top of it, the future pods will be if somebody throws it in the water, the system itself will activate and guide it like a submarine to natural a point where police could pick it up, or it'll take it to the natural surface and continue keeping it on the surface. Like so, say your child got thrown and it has like a little beach front or something, or some little sand front or a front where the grass, where the literal The literal international security system will go monitor it, however, and if it sees a little beachfront, it could guide it to the beachfront to the safety, and it'll blow air, or it's like a little underwater speedboat, blow air and then beat you to go to the beachfront, so your child won't end up fucked up. But on top of it, your child will be like GPS, you know, your child be GPS in it, and then to have something like that, you never know future technology. Your child has to probably be nanoed, and then on top of it, you have to be in the government to have something like that. Like to go buy those special pods, you got to go through certain procedures for the government for one's safety and acknowledgement. You know, you don't want somebody buying or selling it. If somebody buys it or sells it, you know, at certain times, even they'll have like, because you remember you could make payable orders to the situation. It'll have like a camera for literally for the environment, and it could watch who's getting it, you know, who's doing what, and it has some type of fingerprinting or code device, so if something goes wrong, when a person's doing their fingerprint, you know how somebody has a fingerprint or something, if something goes wrong, that it'll be monitored, so the digital international security system already know about it. But it was called the pod and stuff, you know. See, also has gyro. I have other wonderful economic ideas. I made it all in Sandus documentaries. So if you ever look at Sandus, if the international security company ever looks at this, it's called Sandisk. You know, you'll see how real it is. You see the date, see certain things, other things about the situation, Ralph Lauren, you know, other little things about the situation and stuff. But anyway, man, you know, another person just probably wanted to know my insurance plan that I put on YouTube at a time because, you know, that's why they shot me in Boogie Night because I'm also the real Santa Claus. Another person, the system, they try to make me look like a criminal, and then on top of it is a movie about a movie teaching you about international security and other points. You see, and if a person said, imagine at a point of time in the future, they said, yo, you have to wear a Santa hat so they could pick up a certain vibrational frequency tone to know if a person is a certain type of way when it comes to a certain hat. You know, another person just I just dropped in the club, but say a person, you know, to wear a certain hat, you have to have a certain vibrational frequency, and then to wear a certain hat, you have to have a certain vibrational frequency for them to see. You know, you got a part of me, the pot I had, they had me put it in a book bag a certain type of way because other people were trying to ruin my economics with the situation and stuff at that time. So this is why I have the Asian people following me a certain type of way because, you know, their little Star Trek situation been trying to fuck me up in life. And then ever since I was on Star Trek and then Captain Kirk did some funny situation, and I was educating the individuals on Star Trek at one time. I left the shit when they tried to kill me and shit. And then say you got to pick up little frequencies to know if an individual is the real Santa. And then say the Mrs. Claus, the literal Mrs. Claus, had to come identify the situation, like, you know, the astrological empress of Mrs. Claus or the elves, you know. A man could call her, you know, even the South. I don't gotta tell you about the other points. Another person doesn't know what they look like, and also the astrological empress of the higher space of Mrs. Claus, of the real of me, and if I'm the real husband, you'll see the real crown empress of even the elves. That, you know, because the real thing, you know, I'm the dad of the astrological tree of the elves. They would show themselves. You know, the real crown empress of space would be able to come clear consciously and show herself to the main empress of the main space, even the empress even of a point of regardment, it would show herself. The crown empress of the crown empress, right before the crown empress herself. Matter of fact, the one they've been always trying to shoot on the right side to show herself. I don't gotta tell you, you know. If I'm a real husband, she'll feel you're feeling the digital life frequency. That's the moon right there. See the moon?
Where's my bag?
I'm not.
65 years old, married for 36 years. Cuban, favorite food, flavor first, dog.
Hey, no, that's his dog's favorite food.
His favorite food is? Corn.
Hey, my friend, dog is not the man.
I know everything about him. Therefore, I know exactly what type of person I need to be in order for him to think I'm good enough for him.
No, shit, you're fine. Just flashing your baby brown for leather.
Do your thing. You know, tell us one day to run over on your dad. How long did it take before you got that license? A couple weeks?
6 months, Joey Doyle.
PeePle!
You know, what kind of garbage advice is that?
Hope you're not telling Nikolai that crap.
Pardon me, some the camera feel like.
What do you guys like better? Classic bishop hat fold or crown fold? Now the crown is more showy, but the bishop hat has a certain dignity.
I'll tell myself it's just not the crown fold.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Sometimes you have to pretend to care about nothing to stop hearing about nothing.
Right, like guys? How to get my hat started. Oh, yeah, that. Also,
How's that?
thank you for the turkey, so I can chop its head off when it gets here.
Stop it, too. I ordered a live turkey. It's being delivered. You know what they say? The youngest turkey is the one that just died in your hand.
Charles, you can't kill an animal in here. That's horrible. She definitely won't let you do it, right, Amy?
Get away. Don't make a mess.
Relax. It's not the first turkey I've killed in a friend's bathtub. It isn't. And now, back to the best from Thanksgiving Day dog show.
Oh, look at her. Sloping pig, got 4 quarters, tucks her gate.
She's majestic and humiliating.
Majestic. Ah, Adrian. You made it. Happy Thanksgiving. Is it something? Airports, hotels, they're all really easy places for criminals to attack because they know people are just connected to whatever's available. And so it's a really simple way to fall victim without having any idea what happened. Because all of us are online all the time. And because we're all vulnerable, you need help and protection. And that's why I like one. But luck will play its part.
Any space in my name will stop.
What is it?
At the bottom of the cliff, their mother calls to them to join her. And instinct compels them to follow. The Gosling spreads its body and flaps its tiny wings to slow its descent and lessen the impact of inevitable crashes.
Spyware, and other online threats. And if LifeLock sees your personal information used in their network, they alert you. If there's a problem, a LifeLock agent will work to fix it.
Our responsibility as that I
It's because of my pod idea. I was explaining to you.
Jake, nice to finally meet you. Hi, look at that. You're a Garamond man, huh? Of course. What other font would I use? Cambria? I didn't think you were cracked up, but I had no idea. What? You think so? What's the matter? swear. A Germany Testament will pull the hair from the old one. Oh, it's probably me. I'm calling that. It's crazy. It's later. Yes, you're real right. You said how the exciting part of the company program give people a second chance. Oh, please, let's go on it. Later. And have the old girlfriend. AT people might help us find out who's in the right here. All of the money. This is where we hold our conversation. And maybe you stop being in a nuclear war. But why that fatal war? I don't want that.
If I was Energy's dad, we would have to know for sure, right?
Not enough. One nocturnal proclivity to tie the man with everything else and indict
This show's called the Watchmen.
Something's not right. Agreed. King, Slater, Moloch, Roy Jack, all work for Pyramid. Moloch said the Canadian mentioned list with his and Slater's name on it. Whoever owns Pyramid could be giving these people cancer. Said men had enough.
You niggas are breaking into the digital system. A certain type of way in physics, and everybody's wondering what's going on.
Snow on the mountain, high above the train. On the sixth night, disaster struck.
The CMAC is made to amaze, but Philips Sonicare gives its care a raise. Get a month's worth of manual brushing in just 2 minutes. Philips Sonicare. Next level clean, next level care. There's always a way to make life better. Philips Sonicare.
I'm all for my neighborhood. I'm all for backing the community that's made me who I am. I'm all for my theater, my barbershop, and my friends. Because the community doesn't even have small business. It is small business. And that's why American...
I felt like I had to take a shit just now when this nigga said that. I was looking for the barbershop in across the street.
Small on November.
But she still tries to beat.
You can see Mum's a bit like, go away, just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, I just want a cup of coffee. But she gives it a go every day. It's a constant thing at the moment. Once you hope that...
I've got something for you, and you'll never guess it. I tell ya, that means there's 10 lifetimes to go. Grow. Maybe we can help each other. We will. Gotta remember who runs this city.
I know what monster's on. You can't hide the truth. Correct.
Wait, a pie with hobo lifting aroma? Who baked it? Helmut Sparkle. He used to be the greatest chef at his restaurant.
This is the Gravity Falls individual. These gotta be the niggas from Gravity Falls that caused this situation.
You already had reservations. Yep. I was at there back when I worked with a senator. Yo, Sparkle, if you're such a great cook, how'd you end up in this dump?
I'm about to cook some noodles right now.
Years ago, I was the host of a TV show, Down Home Country Kitchen, with Helmut Sparkle. But one day, the extreme soda companies that sponsored the show decided it was too old-fashioned. Sparkle, you're fired. We're your chef who can attract today's younger, more extreme cooking show viewers. Elva! Get lost, old man!
Oh, man.
Did I? And soccer.
The office? Let's keep that friend.
sPeAk.com. Why settle for ordinary when you can have...
Oh, the nigga went and touched this one.
School enrollment. So last time, Ann thought...
This is the nigga this is the other one. The other nigga I was telling you about. But you remember the other one? What's it called? What was the movie called? It was called
That bird should be like 4 years ago.
I forgot. He used to have the ponytail. The other one that had the ponytail. Remember the other one that had the ponytail with the cuts in his eyebrows? He used to have cuts in his eyebrows. He had the ponytail and stuff. And then he played Rico or something. And they were like so and so. And then everybody wanted to. He was going through so much in the movie and stuff. Yo, you had to see the movie back in the days and stuff, man. Oh man. Oh, look at that. Nigga being assaulted on the camera. Back in the days, the nigga, oh, look, they showing somebody being assaulted on the camera. Look. Back in the days, the other one that had, it was, oh, the other Rico nigga. Look, be careful.
I followed it. Not a lot to go on.
The other nigga.
Before that robbery, those two men forced that into a car. Why?
The other nigga was like, he had the cuts on his eyebrows and all types of situation with the ponytail. And then everybody loved it. And he could. You know, he was the star being. You ever seen the other nigga in Boogie Night? The donkey dick nigga? The nigga. You remember the donkey dick nigga, the one that was jerking off in the car? It was my son, was the Rico one, the real head. He was the star of the astrological tree. But you know, the donkey dick one, the animal one, was a different one. You know, like he tried to steal the nigga identity, but he wasn't a star individual. He was just like an individual that knew a certain science, a certain type of way. But you know,
I'm not going to kill you, Gina.
Then you already lost.
and he was one of the other.
You can run, but you can't
Watch your
run.
back.
You probably will run right into the blood of Nikolai.
Please stop calling me Matt.
I'm all about my bed.
Matt. You can use you're alone. Take out a credit card or get a new cell phone and your phone. When you get a hit that your information is being used, we send you an alert. And we'll put things right if the problem occurs with a U.S.-based restoration agent dedicated to your case.
I have all my information on Sandy. They look like the people that tried to that had me in Coney Island Medical Facility.
The specific questions that need to be asked. We have the knowledge of what department we need to speak with. We have the knowledge of what correspondence you need to receive confirming this has been resolved.
Trying to handle it on your own can take so much time, so
There's
much
a person that doesn't want me to have my money. I know what I'm talking about, man.
sometimes it doesn't even get resolved. And so it's huge that they're getting that resolution.
That's why I'm leaving this. I don't give a fuck about these people, man.
Only LifeLock members are covered by our...
They're on LifeLock and even rob LifeLock. They robbed the international digital security system, and then they on top of it.
Due to identity theft, LifeLock will either give them back or reimburse you up to the limits of your plan. And listen to this. If you need an expert or a lawyer to help resolve your case, LifeLock will provide one for you. Does it really work?
I can't even be a star being what I had. I have a LifeLock on it.
Really something to have the service when you need it. Leon received over 50 parking tickets in New York City.
I can't even. I need to go far in.
I was so frustrated, I said, I've got LifeLock. I'm going to call and just see if I can do anything. LifeLock promised Leon the issue would be resolved. When an impasse was reached, Leon's agent gave him some news. He said, Leon, you're not going to babysit. We're going to hire an attorney in New York and we're going to take care of it. And I said, wow, they're really going a different. LifeLock hired an attorney who went to work for Leon.
I can't think about certain things. Nigga try to bust the gold. You seen that? And then the chick that took a picture with grain in her pussy the other day. I was telling you about it. Remember the story I was speaking about with Eve? If I'm speaking of reality, the system will show. I don't even want to speak of it. Huh?
The entire week, all in.
Look. The system will show around me. Yeah.
The whole family is on high alert, and for good reason. Today, the newest members
You can't even, you know what I
Also getting responsibilities, I mean. It's like the best of the best.
mean? This is another stupid one that went into my death. This is the rat.
I was shocked that my body was able to do something that I
Yeah,
thought
my dude. Yo, listen, you remember the picture I told you? and then another chick tried to steal another chick out of the chick on the beach. But these are the fake chicks. There was another chick that was on the internet. If the system knows what I'm speaking about, show signs to show.
I wasn't exercising and I was not, it just...
You think something happened to her?
It kept coming. My fiance proposed to me and it's all on video from Steve, and I hate the way I look. The more I thought about... That's what really got the ball rolling. I love looking at wHITe.
These are people probably read somebody's anatomy because I liked what certain situations and they wanted to. Probably the system was in some type of danger. You know what you see? Look at that helmet, right?
This is the NOAA radio station WXL84 in Livingston, North Dakota, operating on a frequency of 162.550 megahertz. Providing weather information 24 hours a day from your national weather. Revelation, that we sit on the verge of.
And then Thanksgiving's the 24th.
Every day. Ladies, I'm 50 this year. I've never had cosmetic procedures of any kind at all.
This she did. She's just trying to frame the system lying to the people. Get the hell out of here. She's not even in the original situation. That's people.
Because millions of plastic straws end up as litter. Often. A Beyond Bard Incorporated company. Get your free Secure Meal Sample Pack. Call 800-511. It was the previous associate, Father Ben Holden. And we were walking around getting a little tour of this kind of stuff, and I asked him, I go, what's the hardest thing about this place? And he goes, the stadium mentality. You know, that you're doing, that it's you. And that's why it's such a real